Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are chocolate mini cupcakes. And we're going to top them off with a mint and chocolate coating over them. And I'm going to just use this little cupcake maker that I have, and I've plugged it in so it's heating up for me. Now, if you want to make these cupcakes, of course, regular size cupcakes in your oven and not use a little maker as I am, feel free. You'll get about 20 cupcakes out of them. You need to bake it at 350 for at least 18 to 20 minutes, something like that. But again, I'm going to be using this little mini maker. I hope you can see that. Okay. So they're really quick. This maker, usually they come up within about 8 or 10 minutes or so. So let's get started. You can use your hand mixer if you want instead of your stand-up, but I like my stand-up for the videos because it's a whole lot quicker and goes a lot faster. We're going to first start off with 1 stick or a half a cup of butter. And I've had it at room temperature, and the kitchen is pretty warm, so it's quite softened at this point. And I'm just going to break up that butter. Oops. My little liners are blowing away here. Okay. The next thing that we're going to cream in and beat in is 1½ cups of granulated sugar. So we'll put that in till it becomes just well combined. That was 1½ cups of granulated sugar. And you'll want to wait till it really is beaten nicely and becomes very creamy. Okay, the next thing that you're going to be putting in are 2 eggs, and I'm going to put one at a time. When that first one's beaten in nicely, then I add in my second. Just beat them till they're nice and pale and yellow and creamy, okay? Next, we're going to be putting in vanilla. So you're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and just beat that in well. Okay, you can see how fast and quick this recipe comes together. Now, in another bowl, what I put in was 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of baking cocoa, because we want these little mini cupcakes to be chocolate. And then I'm just stirring that together with my spoon. You're going to also be adding baking soda. So you're going to be needing 1 teaspoon of baking soda in that, and you're going to be putting in a ½ teaspoon of salt. And again, I'm just going to stir it together. All right, that looks good. And then we have 1 cup of milk that I'm going to alternate between the dry and the wet. Okay? So we're going to put a little bit of our dry in, and then a little bit of milk. We'll just keep doing this till it's all beaten. Now, you'll want to probably beat it for at least about a total of 2 minutes, but I'm probably going to be beating it a lot faster. I mean, not faster, but getting it done quicker, I should say, because I don't want to hold up the video. So I'm just going to keep beating it till it does look good. But again, like I said, about 2 minutes. So I'm just raising my speed a little bit. I want to warn you about the sound. to the bottom of my mixing bowl here. And let's put it on just for a few more seconds. Okay, we've got a nice silky chocolate batter. And I'm going to take my paddle out of here. Just take some of the excess out. And then I just want to really make sure that it's all come together. A nice silky chocolate batter. Okay, and we'll set that aside. All right, I'm going to bring over my little maker here. I hope that you'll be able to see this. Okay, there we go. We're going to open it up. And then I like to use these little, tiny little papers. You know, they come in different designs and colors. And I'm just going to put those in the machine. There's 8 little wells there. Okay, and you see how cute they are. I just love those little liners. And then with my small scoop, okay, I'm going to about just a little less than a full scoop does it. And then I'm just going to put that into the little liners. And generally speaking, it takes about 8 to 10 minutes for this little maker to make the cupcakes. Okay, we just got one more here to put in. Okay, I'll set that aside and just wipe that up a little bit. Okay, so we'll close that up and let that start to bake. And I do like to check it with a cake tester or a toothpick, or even you can see this large skewer that I'm using to see if they're done. Now, let's talk about the topping for a moment. Let me rinse my hands quickly here. Okay. And in a warmer, I took about a half a cup of mint morsels, you know, that you make with cookies, like, you know, chocolate chip morsels, but this is mint. And then I actually melt, same thing, a half a cup of a dark chocolate. With the mint and the chocolate, I put about a half a tablespoon of solid shortening to the morsels, and then melt it so that it's nice for dipping. Okay. Now we're not going to wait the whole time that it's going to take to bake these up. So I'm going to show you what they look like once they do come out of this little maker, and you'll want to set them on a cooling rack, of course. They'll come up and look like this. Here's one that's not been dipped at all, and they really make, as you can see, the paper comes off very easily. Okay, and they're very light, very moist. They have a great chocolate smell to them. And I'm going to break one open. They're extremely moist and delicate chocolate on the inside. They're just a great tasting little cupcake, even plain without any frosting, or you could dust them with powdered sugar, that type of thing. And like I said, I have a half a cup of the mint morsels with about a half a tablespoon of solid shortening that I've melted in my warmer. Okay, and then what I like to do is you can either just dip the tops of them like this, or you can finish it off with your spoon a little bit like that. okay? And then just lay those on a cooling rack to cool. And then what I like to do is I just take 3 of chocolate chip morsels and put them on the top for a little bit of garnish, decoration, like that. And then you can do the same thing with chocolate. In other words, take half a cup of dark chocolate morsels with a half a tablespoon of solid shortening in your little warmer, or you're in your microwave, and you can dip them in chocolate. So you'll have half mint and half dark chocolate. And chocolate and mint do taste so good together. So I think whoever you make these for, they're going to like them. They really are. I'm going to look real quick, and they are coming along nicely, but they certainly aren't ready. But I do want to go ahead and show you what they look like once they're done. And this is how they come out. Now I got 43 of these small little cupcakes out of this maker. Again, if you don't have a maker and you want to make the regular size muffin cupcake, you know, the papers I'm speaking of, you're going to get about 20 of them, cupcakes. But I got 43 out of the little ones that you just saw me put together. And again, I garnished them with a dark chocolate morsel on the top, and then of course the mint is the topping on these, and the dark chocolate with the reversed mint little morsels on the top. So what's a great tasting little mini cupcake with chocolate and mint, especially dark chocolate. If you don't want to make them with dark chocolate, just go ahead and use milk chocolate. You can use white chocolate, whatever variety that you want to do. But they come out just delicious. They look so cute. And what a great little mini cupcake. Well, there you have it. I appreciate you watching. If you do watch and you like this recipe because you've tried it, well, leave a comment because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, I want to thank you for watching Diane Lovetobake. I want to show you though, before I let you go, well, no, they're still not done yet. I wanted to show you one hot out of that little maker. Well, once again, thanks for watching Diane Lovetobake, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon.